Tonight, many of you watched the State of the Union address and saw a Tennessee man, Matthew Charles, recognized by President Donald Trump as the first person in the nation released from prison under his administration's One Step Act.
The program provides more education and treatment to prisoners, expands early release programs while shortening some sentences. And Matthew Charles' story was shared by celebrities and social media. We've reported this a bunch. The president cited Charles' religious conversion while in prison, his education behind bars, his role as a mentor to other incarcerated men for his early release.
Yeah, it's one of several big topics the president touted during his speech tonight. MTSU professor and News 4 political expert Kent Syler joins us. You were taking notes tonight. A lot to unpack. Okay, the bipartisan flag was being waved tonight. Will that work?
You know, I guess at the beginning of the Super Bowl on Sunday, we thought we were going to get a good football game. At the beginning of this speech, we thought we were going to get bipartisanship. It kind of went to the same old thing. Effective speech, but if you were hoping for unity, bipartisanship, you probably just had to stay tuned in for a while.
Yeah, you didn't sense it. Okay, President Trump says we've got the hottest economy in the world. He was certainly touting all of that, drew a lot of applause. Effective?
It is. It's a lot of good economic news. The economy is doing well. The president gets the blame if it's not going well. Might as well take the credit when it is.
Okay, Kent, what did you make of the president's remarks about the investigation and when that happened?
You know, I thought he kind of lost the audience at that point. You know, my students from MTSU came up and watched it with me.
Who are here in the
audience. Who are in the, yeah, they're right here. But they gave the speech a B+. The reason it didn't get an A was that statement about the investigation.
So there were some groans from Democrats, talk of caravans. That certainly was not a pleasant moment there. Will both sides, do you think, in the end, get a deal that both sides can live with?
You know, the immigration talk and the wall, you know, got a lot of, showed the divisions. And what I think the president was doing was he was laying the political groundwork for another budget showdown. So it's very difficult to tell where this is going, but it is far from solved, far from over.
Healthcare, obviously a big issue here in Tennessee. Senator Lamar Alexander, he wants to see healthcare costs reduced. Did he hear anything in the president's speech that's going to make him smile tonight? I
hope so. He heard talk about prescription drugs and other things. And you know, this is politics too. The midterm elections last year, #1 issue nationally, healthcare. That usually sets the table for what we're going to be talking about in 2020 when Donald Trump's running for re-election. So there's some politics there, but health care has been a big issue for a long time.
What do you think the impact will be on the Senate race here in 2020, Trump's?
You know, Donald Trump greatly impacted the midterm elections here. Marsha Blackburn tied herself very closely with the president. The president's approval rating in Tennessee is still between 55–60%. If he is that popular when we get to 2020 and we're replacing Lamar Alexander, it's going to be tough on Democrats. If Donald Trump is rolling up big numbers outside of Davidson and Shelby counties, it's going to be a tough year for Democrats.
Kent Syler joining us tonight. Kent, so much. We thank you. If you missed tonight's address, we've got everything you need to know on WSMV.com and, of course, on our News 4 app.